Good morning, fishy fam. Good to see you here. We're with Jess from Sales Fur and Fins right over there, and me, Rocko, from Rocko Fish Room, and our special guest down there, Danny.
Hi.
How y'all doing this morning? Did y'all know that this is where the Aquariums go? To be in the know, right here at the Aquatic Morning Show.
Good morning, you guys. How is everybody? We'll do a quick run through and chat. And so today, you guys, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Miss Lori, good morning. Ricky, Miss Ruby Begonia, Scott's Aquatics, Mystery Snow Guardians, Miss Shanna.
All right.
Oh, Jackie Dan. Not sure if you saw Jess, but you and Rocko were in our last shout out video along with some other cool folks. No, I didn't get to see it. I was gonna go see it, and then I forgot to go. See
What?
Yes,
Cool, man.
Check that out again. Yes, thank you. That is so awesome.
Thanks, Jack and Dan. Appreciate that a whole bunch, man.
Fish
Always got to go to work, but he's still listening.
Yeah. Let's see, for them it's 10. Although they've been up, they get up early and start their day, so their day is already halfway over when it's time for us to start drinking coffee.
Right on.
Oh, well. Jimmy P, good morning. Miss Petty Tanks. I seen your video yesterday about the
Geek boy. What?
Yeah.
Who put that up?
Miss Patty.
Oh, I
You
gotta
actually get to see what Miss Patty looks like.
What?
Yeah. ISHP. Good morning, Steph. My fish takes aquatics. Good morning. Happy Dennis. Living MN Outdoors. Good morning. Came from Catfish Terry. Well, thank you again, Catfish Terry.
Good to see you.
You're awesome. And for those that have questions about who Catfish Terry is, go check him out. Go find out yourself. Go check him out.
Absolutely. Awesome guy. Awesome guy, by the way.
Does a lot of fishing on screen.
Yeah.
Oh, chat jump. Dadgummit. Greg.
It did that to me yesterday, big time.
Sharpie. Ian. Hey, Jess, Rocko, Danny, good morning. All the cool people.
Hey, hi.
Been sitting in a motel. Got done with work a little bit ago. Had a 12-hour shift. Where are you at, Ian? Why are you sitting in a motel?
Wait a second. I thought Ian worked at a pet store. What is he doing? Must be like side job stuff.
I sound under the water.
Yeah, you do sound a little poppy.
Like muffled, sort of.
I thought maybe it was just me, but no, Rocko sounds clear. Because I got a little bit of a bad wire with these headphones. I have to make sure it's sitting in my phone just right. Hear you guys.
Right on.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what you did there, but you sound really clear right there to me.
Right there?
Like right there. Whatever you did, it sounds really clear.
I'm just facing, you know what it is? I bet you.
The cam has a mic in it.
I bet you the cam has a mic, and it's not using my big cam. It's using that mic.
Right.
Yeah.
I just go into your cam mic settings down there, and you can adjust that.
Yeah, you can adjust where the audio is coming from.
Right. You can see where the audio.
I never changed it.
You don't have to.
Sometimes does it. I've had
it where automatically do it.
StreamYard messed up my audio and things where even when I wasn't wearing headphones, it was still acting like I was, and like I couldn't hear anything from my phone.
Exactly. Papa Shrimp. Morning. M&C, get you one.
Okay. Any better?
Actually, yeah. Because
Okay,
there was like a little like a chirping type noise in there, and now it's gone. Whatever you changed.
okay.
Joe Shrimp Shack, what did I do? You showed up. That's the best part.
Okay, so that should be my
Good morning, buddy.
That should be my big one. You guys let me know in chat if that's better.
I still hear it.
Yeah, I still.
A
Yeah, see, I
chirp?
hear that chirpy sound, like a real faint chirpy sound. But it sounds like almost like you're talking into a coffee cup or something. Peplin Creek.
Or
What's
like
up?
there's a
Good
little
morning.
bitty bird that just doesn't want you to talk. So every time you start talking, it's just like.
Yeah, there you go. It's still a little muffled though. Yeah.
Peplin Creek Aquatics. How's it going?
Good morning. Good morning. You know what? I got to say something. Because every single day, no matter what happens, no matter what's going on, our mods are always here every single day. So I just want to say thank you. And a special thank you to you guys. Because you guys just day in, day out, posting links, and somebody we'll just, mention something, and boom, you're putting a link in for it before we even have to mention it. You already got it, so you guys are just on it, doggone it. I got to say that the Aquatic Morning Show has the best mods ever.
Okay, any better?
Actually, yeah, a little bit. It sounds different to me.
Chirping?
Yeah, it definitely sounds better now.
Okay.
I don't hear it chirp anymore.
Is it loud again? Louder? Like
Kenny E, good morning,
normal?
buddy.
And Jimmy P said I was quiet. Is that true? Like,
I hear you fine.
okay, I might have been just talking quiet.
Rocco's loud.
I'm loud.
I'm
always loud.
Too. I'm always
JL, what's up, buddy?
All right, y'all just let me know if it's not working, and I'll try something else.
Oh, yeah.
But
you sound.
Oh, way cool.
Much no better.
Way cool.
Okay, good. My goodness. All right.
Lots of different audio issues and stuff related to YouTube and StreamYard recently over the different channels.
I've noticed that.
Dance
too.
Fish had big issues. Father Fish has been having big issues. Jess has been having
Joe
issues.
Joe had issues yesterday.
Joe had issues.
Yeah. When Papa Shrimp and them, you could hear them, but they had a voice to when you hear it that was off, like a second in timing. Timing was off.
Wow.
Oh,
It wasn't horrible. It was like a second, but it was just enough to be able to tell.
Am I still really loud, or am I okay now?
You're right.
Here.
You got that.
Is that better?
Voice, man, it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I can't help it, man.
I know.
Even like, and it's funny. It's funny that you said that, because we were laying in bed last night, and I'm the kids are trying to sleep. Our room is like across the hall from theirs, so I'm trying to be quiet, and not talk real loud, because I do have a kind of a boisterous voice, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to talk real quiet, real soft, and try to say sweet nothings. Can you imagine with a voice like this trying to whisper sweet nothings in your girl's ear? Hey baby, how you doing?
Well, I mean, it's better than sounding like a 50-year-old smoking woman. Like, hey, baby.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
I get called ma'am in the drive-thru all the time.
Sorry, I'm just running through chat.
Hey, Joseph Stanley. Thanks, buddy.
Joe Shack, good morning, man.
I have one for Jess already.
What?
Oh yeah, the microphone. Yeah. She has her reporter microphone too.
I do. I need one for that one.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh crap! I got another room.
Papa Shrimp, Miss Debbie Russell, Kenny E, Ian, Scott's Aquatics, Atlantis, Rattery, and Exotics, Jimmy P, Sharpie, Greg's Funny Tanks, Joseph Stanley, Geek Boy. I think that's it. I think I called Miss Dee Dee.
See, Kenny said I sound normal.
MSC Aquatics.
Wow. But I mean, I bet you were one of the people too, like I was, that the drill sergeants or whatever never had to tell to project. You were just naturally loud.
Yeah. Exactly.
When I was on stage, like I barely had to use a microphone. I could just use my voice loud enough to match everybody else that was using a microphone.
Right.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics. We want to hear your 70s pickup line. Hey, Foxy Mama, what's your sign? Oh, Lordy.
It says, so FYI, everyone, if you use a phone to stream with StreamYard, you can't use an external mic. Does external mean
from StreamYard?
Like,
yes, you can.
Plugged in?
You can use a Bluetooth headset and you can use a wired headset. But.
Right on, Kenny. Right on.
His external mics would not work the other day.
Right.
At all with StreamYard.
Did I show you that? They sent that to me. The Wounded Warriors Project sent that to me.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, holy cow. Yeah. I was really stoked. I got a box and it had the Wounded Warrior sticker on the side of it. I'm like, I didn't donate money. Because I usually either once a month or every few months I'll donate a little bit of money to the cause, you know what I mean? And I hadn't said since I haven't been getting paid. I was like, oh, I can't. Sorry, I can't. But they sent me a cup. I'm like, wow, that's really cool, man. I thought for sure. I don't remember ordering anything. I mean, I literally had to call them up and say, hey, what is this for? Oh, it's just a free gift. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because if I owed you money for it, I had to give it back to you. Exactly. I was really surprised though. Where? So what's the good word for today, man?
Awesome organization.
Awesome organization.
The Wounded Warrior Project.
I'm here to tell you, see that people don't realize a lot of the things that the Wounded Warrior Project actually does. I mean, they don't just help people that are, disabled, like physically disabled. They help people with their mental issues, because a lot of guys come back from combat and they're just not the same anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, you see the commercials on TV, the guy that, only has one arm left and had a traumatic brain injury. They talk about the physical therapy they go through, but I mean, he even mentions in the commercial that he had like a traumatic brain injury, and so that takes a lot to work through, both physically and mentally. Like you can literally lose like part of yourself and have to like completely learn how to do stuff again, like having a stroke does. So
exactly. But I mean, they got there's a lot of things else that they do. Like they help. I'll just say you I don't know, you got out, you retired, you never seen a day of combat in your life, but they'll help you find jobs. They have job fairs. They do all these really cool things for veterans. Period. That's way cool. Miss Carrie, good morning.
We have
Fishing
a
with Big Mike.
new subscriber to Fishing with Big Mike.
Way
Big
cool,
Mike.
man.
Welcome. Freaky
Morning,
Fish Lady.
y'all.
Good morning, Miss Holly. Oh,
Carrie
yes.
with Science Gal Aquatics is here too.
She
How's it going?
is. Carrie, have you bought your costume yet? Are you still undecisive? I bought my pattern yesterday because I'm going to have to make mine. Going to have to get out the old sewing machine. My mom is going to help me too, though, because I'm not a good seamstress. But Danny, how many tanks you have now, man?
18. Well, technically
18?
I have 20, but 2 aren't set up. So
Yeah.
Oh,
18.
gotcha.
Slowly growing from the first time we seen you.
Yeah.
All
18
right.
fish tanks, an indoor pond, an outdoor pond, an outdoor tub, and I have a little. It's a little terrarium right now that is already has the golden gecko in there, but I'm building another one. So I guess when it comes to overall how many glass boxes I currently own, I think I have 23.
Way cool.
Wow.
And
Way
then
cool.
pond and outdoor tub.
So with the indoor ponds, you said you had 2 indoor ponds or 1?
1 indoor pond. Yeah.
It doesn't.
And I just call it that because you can't see it from the sides. Like it's in a planter. It's like a 4.5 gallon planter.
Oh, right on.
Okay.
So I just have a little like one of those little micro sponge filters they make for the betta tanks. I have that in there, and then some white cloud minnows, super thick eco complete substrate that's like pretty much, well, at the bottom of the planter is kind of beveled here. Let me just kind of walk over to it. The lights aren't on yet, but it's got the bevel, and so the eco complete fills up all the way to the bottom of the ridge, and then it's just got some plants and some pothos growing out the top and stuff.
So that one you can't see what's in it unless you look from the top.
Right. So if I flip my camera around, the lights aren't on yet, and the water level's a little low. But yeah, you can only see from the top. There's some like hygrophila and some rotala green and stuff in there. I'm trying to get them to grow out more immersed and all that. But I just keep trimming it down because I'm trying to, just kind of fill up the overall floor space and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you can't see any of the white cloud minnows in there at all, especially with the lights off.
So I have that same light.
Oh yeah, just a little Aqueon. This isn't even. Oh no, this one is the planted light.
Yeah.
I just have the normal one on my little shrimp tank, but this one is the planted light. I almost wish I would have gone with the other one though too, because I tend to have algae issues with this tank. It could be because I open the windows sometimes. It could just be because this is just too powerful of a light. Because they say this is rated up to like a 20 gallon.
Yeah.
And this is just like 4.5 gallons.
I bought it for a 20 gallon, and it wasn't enough light. It wasn't hardly enough light.
Right.
It's enough light. I have it on my sump. And that's what it's enough light for, is my 10 gallon sump. But I did have it on my 20 high. It just wasn't enough. So I didn't like it. But for a 10 gallon, I like it.
Yeah.
And it does. It'll grow some stuff, that's for sure.
And then I have another one of light too that I have on a 5.5 gallon betta tank. But instead of actually having it on the side of the tank and being super close, I have it supported by like a piece of wood. So it's like this far away from the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, keeping the distance away from it, that'll do 2 things for you. It'll bring down the intensity, and you won't have as much of an algae problem. But also, what it does is it makes your plants kind of reach so it makes your plants grow. Especially if you have like stem plants and you want them to grow straighter. That's one way of making them do that. Because even that holds true as far as potted plants that you put in like well, for me, pepper blah, 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 seedlings for my peppers. So if you don't have your lights close enough, then the stems get real long and they get real weak and fall over. So you keep the light really close and they get real beefy.
Potted plant, except like the low light plants, but the ones that you're trying to grow like outside in your garden and all that, you got to keep the light close. And then once it gets so tall, you move the light a little farther away, and you just like keep doing that as it grows. Otherwise, you'll just get an incredibly tall, lanky plant with 2 little leaves at the top, and it can't hold itself up.
It can't hold itself up.
Oh, how funny! I didn't know that.
Yep. I've been growing peppers for a long time.
So
with my dad and everything else. So
now I understand a little bit more with you telling about the pond, because where I was going with that was, if you had an indoor pond, what do you do about the humidity?
Yes. Now, I do eventually want to have like an actual like bigger indoor pond, and humidity would definitely be an issue with that, especially because my house is like almost fully carpeted except for the kitchen and the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, that would not be good. But I know like the bigger people that have that stuff already, they use like glass lids or the that greenhouse corrugated plastic.
Oh yeah, the polycarbonate or something like that.
Yeah. They'll use those as lids to help prevent evaporation. And
but a lot of your tanks have plants that grow out of the tops of them. So how do you do that?
Well, you can, when you get a certain plant that's growing near the top, you can always just cut a hole and let it grow out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or pull the lid off a little bit so there is a little bit of a crack and it can grow out the crack there. Merge growth changes it changes it for
Jeremy.
It's got that 4-row of 10. They all used to have lids on them, and because I've got plants growing out of the tops, I pulled the lids off. But I'm worried that I'm not going to do anything about it right now. But when I move out to the other room, I am going to have to get a dehumidifier.
Yeah, and you're going to probably have to get a pretty decent sized dehumidifier too, because with the amount of water that's evaporating into the air, like you might have several gallons just evaporating throughout the day. So
man, I know just off of my saltwater tank, that sucker loses 10 gallons in a week. I mean, it's like insane.
Wow.
I mean, some of those dehumidifiers only hold like a gallon of water, maybe 2. So you're going to have to get a pretty decent sized one so you're not having to literally dump it out every 5 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
You shrink wrap.
I have a dehumidifier that sits here, but I keep a lot of fans running in here, so it's not, the heat doesn't make the atmosphere heat doesn't make the tanks evaporate as much, it seems.
Yeah.
I don't seem to have that big of a. I do have a saltwater tank now, Ian. I have a 40-gallon saltwater tank.
Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate that, buddy.
Do you have a saltwater tank, Danny?
No, I do have a brackish tank that has bumblebee gobies and nerite snails in it.
Okay.
But I've been thinking about doing saltwater. When I eventually make the jump into saltwater, I'm gonna go like full on head first, take a full dive into the deep sea. Going to I'm gonna get a 40-gallon breeder and make a cuttlefish tank.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Wow. Joseph Stanley said, Jess, you need a sump for that saltwater tank. Geez, I wonder who gave me a sump for that saltwater tank that I almost am finished with. I'm just waiting on I got to replace one piece, and I've got to get the piece where the water comes back into the tank. Well, I'll show you this piece because I got to order it today. I had bought a glass piece for it. That piece right there.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a really
The
nice,
exhaust
pretty
tube.
glass one, but it didn't come out like that, and so we were worried about it siphoning back in and overflowing. So I'm gonna buy this piece, and then I've got to get a light, and I've already talked to
Way cool, Joe.
me and Joe have talked, and I'm gonna get 2 of the Kessel lights,
Lily pipe.
but
make sure you
I
install
gotta
a shut-off valve
yeah,
on both the
Yes.
intake and the outflow of your sump.
yeah,
Not necessarily because you're going to need them a lot, but eventually when you want to move the sump or something like that, it's going to come in.
yeah.
It's going to come in handy for sure.
I had
Right,
bought
absolutely.
bought a brass one, and it's hooked up to it right now. And I had my friend John come over to make sure I had everything hooked up right and everything in it going right. And because it's got a oh shoot, a protein skimmer on inside of the sump. And so I had to make sure I had that pump hooked up right, the outflow, everything hooked up right. And because the way that this sump is made, and I had bought a brass one because the plastic ones I couldn't turn. Like I'd try to turn them, on or off. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
And so I bought the brass one. And so I bought the brass one because it was just like a handle, Well, you can't use brass on saltwater tank. So I've got to go back to the plastic anyway.
I was wondering when you were going to figure that out.
Yeah. And I have a metal, what are those O-rings that you twist that they tighten?
An O-ring that you tighten.
The clamp that you twist with a
it's a cuff link.
A wing nut?
screwdriver.
Oh, hose clamp.
Hose clamp. Yeah, whatever.
Screwdriver with a screwdriver.
Yeah, hose
Yeah,
clamp.
hose clamp. Yes. Yeah. I have one of those that is around the hose that goes into the pump that pumps the water back up, and I've got to replace
Green
it
machine.
because I can't have that in there either. So things I'm learning, but I've almost got that sucker put together, and then I'll move everything over to that one, and I'll have it on the sump system. So, yep. I should have taken the media and put it in the saltwater tank and just let it sit in the saltwater tank right now until I moved it, until I was ready to move everything over to the saltwater, but I didn't think about that.
That would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mo needs
I've got
food.
the stuff that I have inside of the hang-on back that I can take and put in the sump just to get things going again. So hopefully it won't go through another cycle.
Come here,
Still in ya? That's right. I am on my way to 1K.
All right.
I made my sump return from PVC. It was recommended to drill a small hole above the water line. This does break suction in the event of back suction. Drill a hole in the pipe above the water line.
Yeah, so like in the top of the pump, like, on the arm where it's bending over, if you drill a hole like right on the top or something like that, it'll allow the water to, flow back into the tank, but when it, comes back to like sucking through, it'll break the suction. So
Oh, gotcha.
I'll be that gum. So I probably could have done that instead of buying the black piece. Oh well.
You just have to be careful that your water pressure doesn't actually like equalize perfectly in that tube though, because then you could get little shoots out the top like a whale's blowhole.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get that one, and then I've got shut off valves. I'll get the plastic shut off valve, get this piece, and the lights will be the I can go ahead and move everything from the salt water over because I can still use the light that I'm using now. It's just not really made for a saltwater tank, but it does have the whites and the blues in it. And I don't have any coral right now. I've just got the one anemone. So it's not like, I can use this light. Right. I just got to get a few of these other things and I can go ahead and move it over because I need the 40-gallon that the salt water is in right now. That's where my rams are going to go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, way cool. What rams do you get?
Enough about me. Oh,
German blues?
Not sure yet.
Gotcha.
I think so. No, I think I'm just
the
getting
electric blue rams in at
those are sick.
And
I was gonna get some electric blue rams that are long fin, but
those are sick.
See,
these
last time we
are.
ordered the. Oh, go ahead, Jess.
Rams.
I was just say last time we ordered the electric blue rams, our vendor sent us electric blue Acara instead. And it's like, nope. You're gonna credit us back for that because there's a $5 price difference. Like the electric blue ram twice as much as the electric blue Acara.
German blue.
Oh, Bolivian rams are cool too. I dig Bolivian rams.
When they get nice and comfortable in your tank, you get some really nice reds and yellows that come.
Yes.
You don't necessarily see that at that store at all.
That's when it pays to know your fish.
What are Bolivian rams?
A knockoff of the German ram. No, they're kind of similar to the German rams in size and a little bit in appearance, so they do look a little different. And they're a little bit more peaceful, and they don't require the same sorts of warm temperatures with the
yeah. I was just gonna show you.
Yeah. So they're really nice. They're your starter ram, the same way.
I think they're gorgeous.
The Severum is called the knockoff discus almost. So
I want these
German blues. Yeah, those are cool.
Those are the ones I want.
Those are Bolivians.
Well, that don't look like the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
But I still like
they do and they don't. Because, if you look at the picture underneath that big one, that's a German blue ram in the middle underneath. And
right here.
They do look kind of similar.
The Germans have more color, though, it seems.
Yeah.
Yes.
They get more of a blue, whereas the Bolivians are more of a yellow.
Right. They're a lot more fancy. Right.
Hey, Barbara Jackson, how are you?
It just seems to me like the Bolivian rams are a little bit hardier, too.
Right. So, if you're not prepared to bring your tank up to, 82 to 85 degrees and have, softer water and stuff like that, get yourself some Bolivian rams.
That's it.
Well, I have a RO unit now, so.
Well, there you go. If you got an RO unit, you should be good to go.
Yeah, I've been waiting on I'm going to have to do a segment on. I'm going to actually set that tank up. And when I set that tank up, somebody's going to walk me through GH and KH.
That's Stephen P. Stephen P. Aquatics has a whole video on it, and he loves to go on rants about GH and KH.
I can't. I can't understand. My brain is having such a hard time understanding. Like, I can test for it and I know what I am
Right.
and not supposed to have in my salt water, but with remineralizing, I don't get it. Like, anyway, I don't, yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah, remineralizing is, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Sharpie, my last meal is almost 2 to 3
Morning,
years
Muppet.
old and still healthy, though he's getting up there and slowing down a bit. What are we talking about? Bolivian
Rams.
Ah.
Yeah, mine's hitting about 2 years old right now.
What's going on, Ames? Good morning.
Steven, the channel I mentioned was Stephen P 2003. He has a video on GH and KH, and then he loves to rant about that stuff whenever somebody mentions it.
I will definitely get with him. Ooh, Supreme Aquaria, good morning. Danny, sorry I missed you. I mentioned you in the channel. Wait, okay, hang on. Sorry, Danny.
I mentioned. Yeah, that's why
yeah, he said he missed the channel.
If somebody can type it in chat too, because there's a lot of different ways to type out Steven.
Yeah.
And
right.
Yeah, Stephen P 2003 Aquatics.
Like
Awkwardix.
Yeah. Like, Awkward Arctics.
I don't even attempt it, so you guys go for it. I won't even attempt it.
Awkward Arctics.
Just say awkward and then say X at the end of it.
Yeah. Awkward Arctics. Basically, just follow directions. Remineralization, since RO water is a good base. Yeah.
Oh, way cool,
yeah.
Muppet.
If you buy the right GHKH booster, they do have instructions and stuff. And I know like Green Aqua sells one that isn't an actual GHKH booster, and one that it has directions and stuff.
So that's the GH and KH I got.
Oh, you have a liquid one. Interesting.
Yeah. That's Brightwell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
oh, you reminded me I gotta order more Blackwater. Brightwell.
There's something that I'm wanting to get that can't have Caridina shrimp. They can't have any KH. So, right? Or GH. I don't see, I don't remember. But one of these, when you add this to the tank, it adds both of those, GH and KH.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you can't have whichever one, GH or KH, in Caridina shrimp, how do you keep whichever one out with this?
I think it's KH that they can't have.
KH. Yeah, that's what I think I said that. But then
if my understanding is right, you can have GH without KH, but you can't have KH without GH. Because I think GH also measures your KH, but your KH is just, I don't know. I don't really know, so don't quote me.
It's confusing.
It is confusing, but I'm pretty sure it's that KH is what they can't have, because I've seen GH boosters, and I think I've also seen KH boosters, but most of the time they make an all-in-one. Yeah, but you can buy just a GH booster if you want.
I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. And then I was just going to try and just cut my tap water. But
yeah,
I got such hard water that...
Or if you're really nervous about it, you can just go out and buy the drinking water that they sell at grocery stores. Not the distilled water, not the spring water, but the one that actually is labeled as drinking water. And that has a very, very low mineral content, and it's pretty much perfect for your saltwater fish. But it gets expensive after a while, spending $1 per gallon to, fill up a tank.
Now, here's a question for you then. Now, what about, those, what do they call them? I always want to call it a kiosk, but that's not what it's called. It's one that you drive up to and you put your big jug underneath there and you put your dollar in there and it gives you 5 gallons worth of water and you take off with your jug. You know what I mean? And it's supposed to be, it's drinking water. It's drinking water.
Music
That's all it
fountain
is.
water?
But it's, I don't
Music
know. I can't
fountain
remember what you
water?
call them. But they have different ones. I have different companies will go out there. And if you set it up in the middle of a parking lot, you know,
It used
and you
to be
can get
just
your
Music
bag,
Mountain. They were the first.
you can get your bagged ice, you can get, you know, your drinking water and all that stuff out of it. So, but I don't know if those are supposed to be like, you know, like distilled. Are they, or not distilled, but RO water, or what are those? That's what I was
Some
kind of
definitely
wondering.
are. Like I know Aquafina, they specifically do RO water and then they remineralize it to like human perfection or whatever.
Right.
So we use RO water to remineralize to the fish's ideal, you know, levels.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, some people don't like Aquafina water, and Dasani and stuff has like way too much salt in it.
Yeah.
I love
I like
Dasani.
Nestle.
That's about the only water I'll drink.
I like Nestle Pure Life.
Everybody likes a different water. Nobody
If I'm
can't tell
gonna
me that
buy
water don't have
bottled
flavor.
water, I'm gonna drink Fiji, but I don't really tend to buy bottled water.
I don't
Right.
drink water much. Period. I don't.
I like Nestle Pure Life. You know, just a splash. You know, and then of course Jack Daniels.
My water has coffee in it.
All right. I like my water to have a little whiskey with it. You know.
Okay. Miss Dee Dee, I can't find. Where did you send the picture to? That's what I've been looking for. I can't see it on
Is it?
Facebook or anything. My GH is super high. My KH is very low out of the tap. They make KH and GH remineralizers specific for each one. So I need to get ones that are separate.
Yeah.
Dadgummit. So when am I going to use this one? I could probably use that one on the
Aquatic Morning Show giveaway.
on the Rams instead of the on the Carradine shrimp.
Well, there you go.
But I was really just going to cut my hard water in half or to whatever point I needed to for the Rams. But your KH will drop before the GH. Then the pH will drop if it gets too low, from what I understand. My normal pH is about 7.72. But the minerals in this water is like, God. Except for calcium. No calcium.
You know, Bob, I would use my Kaler's Aquatics mug, but I don't have one.
Oh. Yeah, I do.
There are no connections between KH and GH. KH is a carbonate. GH is calcium and magnesium.
So they actually are measuring two completely separate.
Right on, MNC.
Different minerals.
Yeah.
Rico, what's up?
I'm gonna write that down.
So
that makes sense. For whatever reason in my brain, that makes sense.
So if you had a whole bunch of carbonates in the water, but there was no calcium or magnesium, it would show 0 GH but high KH. That just.
But I didn't think you could have one without the other, or you could. You had to have one to have the other. It's confusing as all get out. KH. Wait. Where'd it go? KH is carbonates.
And then GH is your calcium and magnesium.
And calcium.
So I guess in in retrospect, yeah, you could just add calcium and magnesium, and that would be GH.
All right, I wrote that down.
Adding the like Cuddle Bones sitting around, just add that.
I use a bunch of Cuddle Bone. The problem is it doesn't break down fast enough.
Yeah.
I'm about to get an RO unit, waiting to get paid. I've got one. I just bought the cheap one because I don't use it a whole lot. I use it for the saltwater tank right now, and that's just about it. I do need to use it to top off my tanks, but I don't hardly ever do that. I usually just do water changes. They have very little minerals. What does?
Cuddle Bone.
Oh.
The Supreme Aquaria, yes, that's a Deadpool shirt. The Finding Francis, it's pretty funny.
Texas Fish and Green Machine Sweden, thank you for being here. No, don't use Cuddle Bone. It's in my shrimp tanks.
Yeah, use products that are made for aquariums. They just work a lot better. There's been years and years going into the making of these products too.
Yeah.
So. Cuddle Bones are made for animals with beaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grind down their beak, not to actually add hardness to your water. But I don't know. I've given a Cuddle Bone to somebody before because like they were having issues and we didn't have any like wonder shells in stock, and we don't sell any GH or KH boosters or anything like that. This kid just needs to buy himself a bigger fish tank. That's what his real issue is.
Oh yeah.
He keeps trying to stick his hands in there to get his platies and his swordtails and his variatus to all breed, and he's got them like all in like 5-gallon tanks or something like that, and he's just like constantly doing water changes and constantly battling with his pH crashing and water cloudiness.
You gotta let the damn thing cycle.
Well, right. I'm just like, dude, you're sticking your hands in there too much. And it's like every single day almost he's coming up to the store with some other issue, and it's just like I just want to be like, get a bigger tank.
I know, Joe. I know you are, Joe.
Hey, Rocko, do you have the link to the Fish Fam calendar? The one, no, the link.
You need the link, or do you want me to pull it up?
People that not. No, Jimmy P needs it, but the one to where you don't change anything, not the one. The one that.
Okay, no, I don't have that. All I have is the one that's editable.
Yeah, see that. Right.
Joe, I cringe on the topic too. Like every time this guy walks into the store, I just immediately am like, oh no. Because I have to talk to this guy for like 45 minutes, and it's just hearing the same thing over and over about I'm having this, I'm having this, I'm having this. Like, dude, just get a bigger fish tank, please. It'll make it so much easier on you.
Right. I mean, think of it is, like, I have small tanks. I have 2.5 gallons and I have 5 gallons. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't take as long for them to cycle. That's the thing. A bigger tank obviously going to take a little bit longer to cycle. Not a lot longer, but I mean, there's a little bit of a time difference there. You know what I mean? But if you just, like you said, keep your hands out of it, let it do its thing, it'll balance out and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
That's it. And the thing of it is that really, to me, and at least in my experience, now I could be totally off base on this for anybody else, but for my experience, if you just keep your damn hands out of there, things will be fine. Just let it happen.
And that's another thing that I keep trying to tell him too. And I know he's not just getting his information from me. He's getting like he goes to like Petco, PetSmart, and my store, Pet Supplies Plus, like every time that he goes out shopping, and he'll go to all 3 places. And so he's coming up to me saying, "Oh, they said my pH is low, and so I'm trying to get this thing to boost my pH, and they say I need a KH booster," and it's just like, oh my god, dude. Yeah, there you go, Tank. Yeah, hair algae fixes
Jimmy P
it.
wants to schedule. The stream is coming and going.
Am I still staticky?
Huh.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's me or if it's you. I'm not getting the symbol that anything is messing up on this end.
Everything seems fine on my end.
I don't hear nobody being staticky, but they're saying I'm staticky.
I did hear you staticky
It
for a period of time.
comes and goes.
Yeah.
It comes and goes. No more static. Okay. Let me try something here.
Danny, Miss Dee Dee says, Danny, use some reverse psych on him. Let him know he is certainly ready for a bigger tank, and he is skilled enough for it now.
I've tried. I think the biggest issue with this guy is he's trying to do too much in such a small space. So he's trying to breed Variatus, Swordtails, Mollies, and Platies all in like such a small space to where it's like instead of getting one 20-gallon tank, he's got like 4 5-gallon tanks and one like 2.5-gallon tank to like raise the fry in or something like that. And it's just like, God. And then he's also trying to like hybridize the fish too. And it's just like, what are you going to do when you have all these hybrids? Like, because people don't want to buy.
What you going to do with them? Fish. Yeah. And you better not turn them loose. And I bet that's what they do.
And it's like, in a conversation last night on a different stream, they were talking about how like we want to bring more people in the hobby, you know, and I think that's great. I definitely want to bring more people into the hobby, but on the other hand, some people just don't really need to be in the hobby because they don't want to do the actual like work and everything involved to give the animals their best life.
Right.
A lady came into the store. What fish can I put in a bowl? Not really any of them. Like, what? I can't put a fish in a bowl? Like, no, you really
can't. Why do you want to?
We have betta fish over here, and yeah, they can survive in a bowl. They don't necessarily need a filter per se, but like, it's going to be a whole lot more work on you. You're going to be doing water changes all the time to make sure the water quality is good. Like, you're going to have cloudiness issues, all this different stuff. And she's like, so you're telling me that I can't put a goldfish in a bowl? It's like, well, technically you can, but even these little bitty feeder fish, they're going to get a foot long.
Yeah.
She ended up leaving mad because she basically wanted a decoration, not a living creature. And I even kind of said that. It's like, lady, these aren't decorations. Like, they're living animals. Like, a human can live in a 5x5 room their entire life, but are you going to be happy?
Right. I get it. She was probably having an event and she wanted bowls on the table with fish in them and thinking that would be cool.
Something like that. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Leah Jet, it is good to see you here. Thanks for joining us.
I gotta go grab my coffee. Be right back.
Seeing you and
I need my coffee.
In Detroit Shrimps. You do the drawings for his shirts. The artist J-Rock does stuff. Is there ill effects on equilibrium and CO2? I don't know. Sounds like Rocco's mic is picking up a signal from a CB radiator. It does.
Equilibrium and CO2. You talking about like your fish isn't swimming straight anymore when you have CO2 running? Or
Oh.
is your fish hanging out at the surface? Because if your fish is hanging out at the surface, you're probably gassing your fish.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can really think of is you're probably just
Dr. Black.
messing with your fish by the levels of CO2, not necessarily the CO2 itself.
Dr. Black, good morning. Good to see you. Been a while. Yeah, Learjet. Oh, yeah, I designed the shirt for Brian. Yeah. Yep.
How about 53 people watching right now?
Whoop, whoop.
53 people. Wow.
Look out
Sweet.
now.
We get to 60.
So,
I'll
now
give out a keychain.
Who's the artist? Who's the artist here?
Learjet.
Learjet. Okay. Is there a possibility that they could? I know I am too, but sometimes I get a block and I just can't. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, you know how people get writer's block?
Yeah.
I get artist block.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing of it is, I did tattoos for so long, you know, and I did so many different designs and this, that, and the other. It's like,
Yeah.
I get an idea and then all of a sudden it's like I got a billion ideas and I'm just like, okay, overload.
Yeah.
Slow down. I was so happy with the thumbnail that we did.
It was cool, right?
For today? Yeah, it was a great thumbnail.
I found out some new things to do in PicMonkey, and I was proud of myself. You should have seen me.
Right here, I thought the one I did yesterday for the Shrimp Shack one was good.
Yeah.
Then I come in today and seen that one. I was like, oh, outdone.
Yeah.
Outdone.
Definitely a good thumbnail.
All right.
That was good. I really liked it.
All right. Let's see.
But Ian, you asked how my
Oh
new
my
sequence
goodness.
are doing. 2 out of the 3 are doing awesome. I did lose one on like the second day, but the other 2, I still have the Haplochromis obliquid ends and the Alunicara Jacob Freeber guy. They're doing fantastic. But I lost my rainbow shark though the other day.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I got an extra one.
How big is he?
I want to
He's
ghost
about
knife now.
he's about 3 about
but
no, actually he's
I don't
closer to
have the
4.
room.
Four. Okay. Mine was about 5.5 inches. I had him for like 2.5 years, and
Oh
yeah,
wow.
he was just gone. Like, and he didn't like have any signs of like aggression or anything. The last several days, he had been acting completely normal and eating and everything. So it was just really strange. He was just
Weird.
stuck to the sponge filter.
I'll be damned.
Dr. Black. Bedtime here. Good to see you.
Too coolie.
Later, Dr. Black. Yes, I believe it's number 44, but I'm not 100% sure. When you look up Haplochromis 44, you even get several different pictures. So, whenever my lights come on soon, I'll show you guys. I think I got about another half hour or so until these lights start kicking on.
Good morning, Bob. Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics, you guys. One of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Hi.
Go check out Bob if you haven't. He's definitely a big part of this.
That did show and it flashed off again.
Okay,
There it
here we
is.
go.
I showed my cup
Coffee
earlier.
Cup sponsor, Bob Kaler. Aquatics and Exotics. That's right.
He's got the white design and the black design.
StreamYard is acting really weird this morning. When I click on something, it just don't want to do it. Really weird. All right, everyone. We are at the hour mark. So we're going to take a small break, refill our coffee, run to the restroom, and we will be back with you in about 2 or 3 minutes. But in that process, we're going to play you a song. Woo! Whoop, whoop. Fish Nerd, but I don't know if Fish Nerd's long enough. Yeah, we'll play Fish Nerd. So, Fish Nerd is brought to you by the Waterfront. That is, there we go, the Waterfront. They have a Guppy Guru. They Guru 15. Oh, speaking of, hold on. While I remember, Miss Lori, I forgot to tell you, we have a discount code for Joe Shrimp Shack now, and it's 10% off. I think it's 10% off for anything on his website. I believe anything on his website, and it's TAMS, all lowercase, TAMS. So yes, there we go. We'll be right back, you guys. Nope. Boy, I ain't getting this right. I'll get it right in a minute. I've got too many tabs open. There we go. All right.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jason with Jagger Aquatics. Thanks for joining me. What the heck is that noise? Do you guys hear that? What the heck is that noise?
I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd. I got 400 tanks in every room of my house. There's not a prayer in the world of me finding a spouse. I'm spilling water on the floor and all over the wall. No matter if it's carpet, I'm ruining it all. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd. Scientific names just rolling out my mouth. I love cichlids from the north and plecos from the south. There's a whole lot of folks up in the fish fam. There's Corey and Bob and Jadron. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Petco and Walmart, stop killing my fish. I'm tired of rescuing betas that are dying in a dish. Every employee, they just seem to be lost, selling Oscars with guppies, but at what cost? I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. It's Saturday again, heading to the fish store. I'm addicted to fish, I need more and more. I keep buying more fish, and I don't have the room. I'll put them in the bathtub, let the buying resume. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Doing water changes all day and night. I can't get the pH where it seems just right. I do 10, 20, or 30%. So many fish, they need to pay me rent. Fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd. Fish nerd. Sucking up the water, crap going up my nose. I can't seem to stop making fish room videos. YouTube, I love you, but you ain't paying squat. Gotta keep a real job, don't like it a lot. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd.
Cichlids from the north makes no sense. But what about Texas cichlids?
And plecos from the south. There's a whole lot of folks up.
But aren't bluegill considered a cichlid?
I don't know.
I mean, I could be wrong in that, but I
thought
thought
considered a cichlid, but
yes, I do too.
I don't know.
All right. All right.
See, now I'm going to have to Google it. Sure.
Hold down the fort for me for just a minute.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
No problem. Atkins says, well, to me, Texas is south. Well, just because you're a Yankee, you know, the bluegill are perch. Okay. So our bass wouldn't a yeah, I guess that does make sense. So would bass would be Texas is way south. Well, Texas is way awesome. Let's just make sure we know that first and foremost. Texas
But I mean,
is really
technically,
awesome.
Texas is still North America. So
Yes.
North and South.
But now your bass would be considered a cichlid, right?
I don't think.
I mean, isn't a peacock?
Because they're not.
Yeah, bluegills are lunch. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think
that's one thing I'm really not up on native fish. I just know how to fish for them and how to eat them.
Yeah. But when I look at a bass and I look at even some of my African cichlids, it's just like they seem very similar. Like
exactly. That's what I was getting at, you know. But then again, I mean, if you look at angelfish really don't look like a bass at all, but they're cichlids.
But I mean, isn't a peacock bass technically a cichlid?
I don't know.
Aren't they also like not really a bass?
Peacock bass aren't bass; they're a cichlid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different fish that are called bass. Well, yeah, look at smallmouth, largemouth, stripers, striped bass.
Well, right, and the sea bass is not an actual bass.
Right.
Wasn't there a topic on this last night?
Who?
Were they talking about bass last night?
I have no idea.
Skipper. Yeah, me, Skipper, Shanna.
Jet. Hell Terry, yeah, man.
Oh, that must have been after I went to sleep.
Terry.
Yes, I am on Twitter.
Terry, well, it was after Ed and Kenny, I believe, and Terry were talking about bass.
Yeah. See, I wish I would have. I'm going to catch the replay on that one. I really would have liked to have been included on that one. That would have been, because I got so many questions when it comes to native fish. I really do.
I don't. I checked out at that time. I was cleaning tanks too, so although I was doing the pre-adventive.
Right.
Only those that were there last night know what that's about.
Bass is different than guitar. Absolutely.
I can't remember what.
I slap at a bass.
Right on. No, I just, like I said, I got a lot of questions when it comes to native
one of the
fish.
biggest insults to bass players, though, when you look at them and you're like, "Hey, nice guitar," he's like, "Bro, it's a bass."
It's a bass. Right. Saw someone yesterday say Oscars were African. No.
Wow.
Right on, Texas fish. Right on.
Will tech all fish are native, just depends where you're at. I was waiting for somebody to say that, Joe.
Right.
Am I being glitchy, or is Rocko glitchy? Or is it StreamYard? Because
I don't see any glitching.
Cutting in and out on my end.
On my audio or video?
The only thing I see is sometimes when Rocko puts his hands up and stuff, his ISO kind of changes and he gets brighter or darker. But that's the only thing that I notice.
I wonder if StreamYard is just really messing up today. StreamYard is.
It's StreamYard.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Okay. It's not us.
All right.
Everything seems fine on my end. Like, you guys are fine. Like, I'm not seeing any issues.
Let me ask you a question. Do you guys know if when those that are monetized, do you know if when you're monetized, you can have people up on screen, or do you still have to use like StreamYard or?
Well, there's
not?
different platforms you can use. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, okay, so as far as I know,
Yeah, but I think StreamYard is
everybody
pretty
that
much
brings
the.
people up on streams, they're not actually running through YouTube. They're running through StreamYard.
Something else.
There's some of the other programs too.
right.
But yeah, they're running through some other external program, and then they are broadcasting through YouTube and potentially even other channels like Twitch and Facebook
Right.
and all that as well.
I really do believe it's StreamYard just acting up.
So sure you can. Yeah, I do too. Because Danny will be stuck too, and I can hear audio, but I can't. The video gets stuck. Oh well, we're just gonna keep rolling.
Right on, rock and roll, baby.
Guess what today
By the
is,
way,
guys?
I really
Guess
dig that
what
Pantera
today
song you
is.
did, Danny. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite ones so far too. Like, I get a real kick out of it.
I dig it.
I definitely enjoyed making it too.
Last box
Yeah,
hero.
my neck was
Pantera's
sore
a
for
little too much for me.
Good, like 2-3 days.
Right on, right on. Now I'll listen because I'm a huge Pantera fan. God bless you, Dime. Love you, bro. But whenever I'm doing like water changes in here, I'll get on YouTube and I'll just hit the playlist for Pantera, and I'll just let it go, and I'm just steadily rocking out. Keeps me motivated to finish up, you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I asked, do you know what today is?
Friday,
September 24th, 2021.
But what else is today?
What do we do on Friday?
It's a giveaway day today.
Yeah.
That
with
is
the fish race.
Correct. Mundo. That's right. Fish race. And Miss Lori has done all the work for me.
Excellent.
All of it.
I got something to tell you too.
All of it. She is the woman.
Can I give you a bit of news you might be really happy to hear?
Yeah.
On let me get my planner out since I keep stuff in here that's really important. There is a day coming up in October 5th, as a matter of fact. And I told you yesterday, Joe or Jess, that Grant from Crayfish Empire is going to be here on that day.
Yeah.
And the kicker to all of this, okay, Mystery Snail Guardians is putting out information all over the place for us, okay? But Grant's going to do a big giveaway on that day. He's going to do a big giveaway that day for us, too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So make sure y'all are tuned in October 5th.
When I do the thumbnail for it, I'll put on there. Big giveaway.
Right on. And she's blasting it out all over the place for us too. So it'd be really awesome. So thanks for that, by the way.
Speaking of crayfish, it is kind of funny. We had just gotten like an email from one of our vendors saying that they're no longer going to carry and sell crayfish because they're invasive in so many of their different states. Right after we get that email, our other vendor that doesn't normally carry crayfish is all of a sudden like, hey, I got these, Mexican orange crayfish in stock.
Oh, my favorite ones too.
Oh, how funny. So now that they're not carrying it, the other vendor can get his hands on it and they're going to carry it.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny how it works like that because they're not illegal in Missouri.
Yeah. I don't know if they. Well, I think I heard Chubb say that they were illegal to. I don't know, sell here
in most of the states that they are labeled as invasive,
Yeah.
you can still sell them, but you can't sell them as a pet. You have to sell them as food.
Remember, people can hear.
Really?
Yes. So the same way
Wow.
you can sell, like, lobster as food or stuff like that, you have to sell them, crayfish as a bundle for, food. And then if they decide to raise them instead of eating them, that's not your fault.
Right.
Right on, Natural Aquariums. I've noticed that a lot of times places that they are illegal to sell, they don't call them crayfish, they call them lobsters, and they're able to sell them under that name.
Or dwarf lobsters, yeah.
Right.
I'll be dead gum.
Yep.
Well, ain't that something?
Oh, Miss Debbie, our friend with the unknown abdominal mass is M&C Aquatics, and he found out that it's not really bad like we thought it was. It's going to be a in and out kind of thing, surgery, go in, take it out, go home, be good to go. So we're happy about that. And my mother-in-law, well, that's a little different story. Again, I mean, this is like the 5th or 6th time we've had to deal with it, and it's hopefully going to it'll come out on on the top side of things, but it's a little shaky at the moment. She's in the hospital still, and all we can really do is pray for her, because she's 83, I think it is, 83 years old, and she's just she's tired. She lived an awesome life, and we'll just keep our prayers going, and hopefully that'll make it out for her. But thanks for asking. I appreciate that. That's awful nice of you.
Chewy said that his computer was hit by an update recently from Microsoft, and it affected viewing videos on all the platforms. Wow.
Yeah, my phone.
Right on, Joe.
Or something too.
Wow.
Man,
all right, I am going to.
I haven't seen that word in a long time. Scampy.
I know Scampy.
See, everything is froze now on my end.
Nah, I'm good on this end. I'm great.
Like, okay, now y'all are moving again. That is just so weird. It's hard. It makes it hard for me to talk because I don't know, when to start talking.
That's on. When that happens, I just keep talking, and then somebody will let me know.
Yeah. Jeremy, how are you? The DNR doesn't care what you call them. It's same item, and they put
them down anyway.
Down.
Yep.
What's the DNR?
Department of
Natural Resources.
Wait,
Natural Resources, yeah.
Oh.
Basically game wardens, kind of.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pull up the, we're going to do the fish race, you guys. We're going to get that rolling. Rolling.
Fishy racing going.
Fishy.
Right? We're going to give away a keychain.
Right on.
This isn't the last. We got one more week of this month, right?
Where we at? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So next Friday will be the 2 giveaways. The end of the month, or the last drawing, and then the end of the month. Ooh. And then we also have that's when Crayfish Empire's coming next
October 5th. So I think it's like
okay. Oh,
a week and a half, something like that.
Oh, I'm waiting on Bob or Dan. Dan said he cannot right now. Right
on. Yeah, so October 5th is, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days away.
Classroom timers.
Oh, that's true.
Ringing
Today
in my ear. Lord.
Oh,
I'm
so
going to the
large-
school to put more plants in because I got some plants from Stephen P yesterday. They came in looking amazing good. I mean, amazing. Oh, I think it was the day before yesterday. Man, those plants look so good. I got them in the tank right now. You know, with them being packed, you know, they kind of smush up a little bit. I came in today and those plants were just huge and balled out. It looked so good.
Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? All of a sudden, everybody went away.
It's the Great Fishy Race.
I thought we were having a major StreamYard breakdown.
Premium users only. All right. I guess that means that our
Did you sign in? Did you use my login to sign in?
Oh, you know what? I don't think I did sign in. I think I just went with it. I didn't.
Yeah, log in. There you go.
Why
I
didn't
am
it
not
just
a robot.
do it? There we go. Okay.
Oh, Miss Debbie, he
There's
sent me
gonna be
some good stuff.
55 people. We're gonna set it for. Oops. Nope. Stop. That's only 10 seconds. Go back.
Clear. Push clear.
Clear.
Right? Go, go, go.
You won't
There you
let
go.
me.
It won't hit. What?
All right. Play. This isn't the real one.
This is the warm up.
Practice
Yeah,
run.
this is the warm up.
So if you're not doing the congratulations.
You already have
You won.
you have the numbers assigned already as well?
I just gotta
Outstanding.
remove winner from race. No.
No.
How do I go back? Freaking go back. Stop. There.
There you go.
Jeezums.
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 I am not a robot.
Right? Okay.
And now
How
you
do I
your
set the time?
Push 100. 0.
No, I don't want to do it for one. Oh well.
You want to do what? Like how long are you gonna do it?
Like 45 seconds. Clear.
Okay.
All right, push clear. Yep.
45.
And then just put 4 5.
Because
4
I just
5.
think a minute is too long. But 30 seconds isn't enough. So now set. Oh,
Big City Betas, good morning.
Hey,
Are
good
you going to tell
morning.
people what their numbers are?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Lay Jet, this is what we do. We have a race, and every person that goes in and they do like they'll comment on a short that we do during the week, and that gives them so many numbers for how many times they comment. And then what we do at the end of the week, we do a race, and whoever fish wins the drawing.
They get a keychain. They win a keychain. An Aquatic Morning Show keychain. And then
Yeah.
they go in the drawing for the end of the month giveaway. So I'm going to tell everybody the additive to this end of the month's contest. Y'all want to know? You want to know? You want to know?
Woohoo! Let's hear it.
It's a $50 gift card to my store.
Woo!
What?
Yes, that is from Skipper's Aquatics. Skipper's Aquatics.
And how can I enter?
You have to win. No, you can't.
Oh.
So that'll be that. The $50 gift certificate to my store and my website, and a Aquatic Morning Show shirt and Aquatic Morning Show mug.
Ooh.
If there is anybody else that would like to add something to the end of the month giveaway, let us know.
And how would they let us know, Jess?
The Aquatic Morning Show at gmail.com. The Aquatic Morning Show at gmail.com.
Right on.
Do you have
Is
an
USA.
under banner that runs that shows that?
No, I haven't. I can.
Good question.
You should get that set up.
Is this a USA only giveaway? Okay, so the way this is going to work is because it costs so much to ship across seas that if one of our overseas people win, I will just have to take and give them the money to turn around and buy from the Teespring so that it can be shipped directly to them from Teespring. And then the $50 gift certificate, I don't know, we'll figure something out.
Joseph Stanley says, I want to add something to the end of the month giveaway. My name.
Yeah, right. I know. Because everybody
that, and it didn't work for me either.
Aquatic Morning Show shirt
Right.
and mug. And you need some fishies from my store.
Amber with Big City Bettas is in the house.
Sweet. Good morning, Amber. I need to re-email you again. Okay. Is everybody listening? Everybody listening up. I'm just going to give you your numbers. All right. Let me get back to the numbers.
Get some of that.
Okay. Who Cooley for Schooly is number 1 and 2. Mystery Snail Guardians is number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Timbo Tanking It Easy is number 7. Daniel Velez is number 8. Ruby Begonia is number 9. Ricky RB Animal Rescue is 10, 11, and 12. Miss Barbara Jackson is 13, 14, 15, and 16. I think Miss Lori is 17. Geek Boy is 18 and 19. Sandy Farrell is 20 and 21. Natural Aquariums is 22 and 23. Miss Dee Dee is 24 and 25. Dave from Iowa is number 26, 27, and 28. Mike from Florida Fish Rescue is 29. Fishymon is 30 and 31. Joe Shrimp Shack is 32. Whips World is 33. Scott's Aquatics is 34. Miss Muppet 929 is 35 and 36. Miss Lady Diane is 37 and 38. Stephen P is 39 and 40. Miss Holly, Freaky Fish Lady, is number 41. Miss Gina Bina Vinci is 42. I'm getting tongue-tied now. Michelle Kinsey is 43. Bigfoot Fish Tanks is 44 and 45. Only Oscars is 46. Danny Wesche is 47.
Woo!
What?
Ames is 48. MSC Aquatics is 49. Jimmy P is 50. Joseph Stanley is 51. Greg's Planet Tanks is 52. Kenneth Dio is 53. John McKenzie is 54. And ISHP, Steph, you're number 55. Woo! My mouth is tired.
Good thing this is a morning stream.
Right?
Right?
Jay Oliver, good morning. And S said,
All
could you
right.
repeat that?
No, but
Jimmy
if you
P,
need
my
your
next-
number, I can give it to you.
Jimmy P wanted to ask what my next aquarium or fish room project was. Actually, I'm already working on it, and it actually has nothing to do with fish. I'm building an active vivarium for a golden gecko named Randall.
Sweet.
Randall, how you doing?
All right, you guys. Here we go.
Good luck,
Ready?
guys. Good luck.
Set.
Come
Go!
on,
Go!
47. Fish race, watch fishes race. 54's in front, cause it's a fishy race.
Oh. Here comes 37. Here comes 37. Oh, 46.
And
Pull
we got
ahead.
46 making the way to the front again with 40 right behind. 46 is still in the lead with 40 right behind. We got 10 seconds left in the race. Who's going to make it? Who's going to make it? We got 34 coming up from behind. 34 is making its way up. Can 46 pull it? Oh, 34 is pulling up. Oh, 49 coming out of nowhere. Here we go. 49.
Good job, Danny. All right, let's see. 49. M&C Aquatics.
Way cool.
M&C Aquatics. Oop, okay, there we go.
Well, you know what, Leigh? It makes the day better.
It does.
Picked the wrong day to quit.
They're all racing towards one tetratropical granular.
Congratulations, M&C.
Right. Is he in here? Is he here
Yeah.
today? Okay.
Somewhere. I just saw him a little bit ago.
We need you to email us at the Aquatic AQUATI's morning
Show. There it is. And we did do testing on all the fish beforehand to make sure that there was no performance enhancing drugs taken before the race. No steroids, nothing like that. So it was a fair and square race.
JL not here. While you were not here, we just did the fish race for the keychain for this week. So I'm gonna stick with shorts. Got to get some shorts done, but I think that it's just an easy, good way to do it.
Yeah, it seems like it's
just works
easier to do.
that way.
Exactly, it's easier. Although it does take a little time to
Well, Miss
go through
Lori
and assign
said
numbers.
that she's going to help me with that. So
way cool.
yeah, so I know I'm not as stressed out over it now. So
Right,
I got
right.
to plug in my.
Well, Miss Lori, man, is there anything she can't do?
I know. Okay.
We need to get her an aquatic morning show shirt with a big S on the front.
Yeah, Superman.
You know.
Superwoman.
That's right.
I think Amber asked a question.
Some of the racing
all
fish
three
may
of
have
us.
been up late partying, and it
was,
is not the fault of the race organizer.
Pick a color and fin type for a domestic betta to breed. And
Wait, what?
Right? Amber with Big City Bettas asked a question for all three of us, really, though it was mainly towards Jess and I, of to pick a color and fin type for domestic bettas to breed.
To pick one?
Yeah.
I
Oh wow.
am I love long fin. So
I like the half moons personally.
We're all three different because I prefer the short fins.
yeah, I prefer
okay.
the long fin, but that's just me. I love anything long fin.
And color
I
wise,
mean, I love the long fins, but But
It's either got to be blood red or it's got to. I just got the other day, and I did a giveaway for naming Mo, even though Mo is like super awesome, you know. I dig the Galaxy Koi, man.
Galaxy Koi. That's
really,
what I'm.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking.
Galaxy
Really
Koi.
cool.
Call them candy cane or not candy. Yeah, candy.
Or the
Cotton
candy.
candy.
The cotton
or
candy.
marble.
The cotton candy is
one
cool
that
too.
has- yeah, and really it is a Galaxy Koi. It's just got more blue in it than
Right.
Most of them do. Not they have less orange and more white and blue. The cotton
Right.
candy.
Then there's also like blue marbles, which are
And the
like
blue
white
marble,
and
yeah.
very different, like lots of different shades of blue. And
Yeah, I like those better than I do. And I still love a mustard graw any day. I'll take a mustard graw any day. They're always
see,
pretty.
I actually have 2 betta already that I've been planning to do a breeding project on. That they're 2 turquoise crown tails.
Oh
Wow.
So they have like a blue with like a green iridescence that comes out. They look like a mermaid
Really
tail.
cool.
So I think
Way
they're
cool.
beautiful.
I love I've got a few mustard graw, but I've got a crown tail, and that sucker, well, I've showed him on screen multiple times. Golden, just as golden as can be, but he's got a white sheen to him that, oh my God, he's so pretty. But he's probably all beat up at the moment though.
See you, my fish tanks. Be good, buddy.
Betta out there to breed though, without any worry about cost or trying to find it. I would really like to breed the purple alien bettas.
Yes. Yes. Those are cool too.
Wow. Hey, Roundhouse. Good morning. And my fish tanks and aquatics, you have a good day.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Good morning, Roundhouse.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. That's right. You have a stream after us today, don't you?
Right.
That's right. So you guys don't forget to head on over to My Fish Tanks Aquatics. Is it right after us?
In 19 more minutes.
In 19 more minutes.
Oh,
we
man.
better make sure to end on time today.
Way cool. Way cool.
Why do I not see Amber's? It must have been way up there, and I just
She asked that
small
question like
difference, no.
way up, and it took me a little bit to finally
Okay.
say stuff. Because we were talking about something else when she first said it. So
Oh, there you go. Big City Betas or Miss. She says, technically there is a small difference. Galaxy Koi have some metallic scales. That's
Yeah.
where the name comes from.
Yeah.
Candy Koi don't. Any black scaling, any other colors are accepted.
okay, so there's koi, and then there's the candy, which doesn't have any black involved with the koi. Okay, and then Galaxy is the metallic scale.
Yeah,
Sure.
there's so many.
Could you have a
Koi now.
Galaxy candy koi?
I don't
Or would
know.
it
I
just revert to Galaxy and just leave out the candy part.
yeah, my females, I just call them cotton candies. I'm not getting technical.
They're just really cool fish.
Yeah.
What
I
kind of
bred
beta do you
them
have?
too.
I don't know,
well,
but he's really
I've got
cool.
a male out of the.
It's always fun
the
when
one that
people
Lady
ask the
Diane-
question, why does this betta cost so much more than this one? I'm just like, well, look at it.
Right? Oh my goodness.
A
There
lot
was
more
someone that
involved with
came
the
over
genetics.
to our LFS and they were selling, and I don't know why, but they were selling these bettas and telling our LFS that they were straight from Thailand and they wanted $45 each for them and they could sell them for $65 a piece.
No, they can't.
They did.
What?
They did. Don't ask me how they did it, but they did. $65 a piece. And they were imported, directly imported.
Do they
Oh,
have
wow.
like
Show me.
Blown
paperwork?
away. Huh?
did they have like certification
I know.
paperwork, like a pure breed dog or something? Because I mean,
I know.
I don't
Nope, they
just
just came
trust
in a
word of
better.
mouth like that.
I know. They just came in a better container, and it had a sticker on it of something.
Because I mean, there's this place down the road from here called Malawi Aquatics, and the store owner there still swears that he imports fish from Africa, and everybody here knows that you can't import any fish from Africa right now.
Exactly.
I don't like the orange in bettas. I don't like the orange color.
I'm not a huge fan of
I
orange either, unless you get a really nice looking orange.
Right.
Most of the time, like when we get our Halloween pumpkin and black bettas and stuff, like the orange is just like a weird kind of burnt orange look.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I'm not either.
And it's sad to say, because it's still like, it's a living creature. Sorry, I don't like you.
Right.
I do. But orange is my favorite color, so.
Yeah.
I like, I don't know, I guess blue and green. I just like and I don't like.
I tell you what, I
colored betta either.
I do. If I can find a pure like blood red half moon, I'm all over it. I think they're the most one of the most beautiful betas out there.
Yeah. Is what?
A Dumbo half moon.
Dumbos are
blood red. Blood red.
Long fin Dumbos.
See, like blood red is my favorite color. Every time you say it, I'm just like.
But that's what makes the world go round, because we all like
You
know, have you ever thought about it? And this is getting deep, but have you ever thought about it that we all, like, especially people that are colorblind, that we all see in color, or, you know, most part.
Some form of color.
Some form of color, right. But what I say is blue.
Right.
Do you know, is it the same to you? You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, they have proven that people with different eye colors even see colors slightly differently because of the way that the cones are shaped.
Right. So but because of school, we all call
what looks kind of like a lighter, I wouldn't even call that baby blue or sky blue, but it's a lighter blue. But some people might see more of the greenish tints coming out of it and be like, oh, no, it's a turquoise.
Yeah. Like me and my husband, we fight because it's like, I'll see a hazel or a gray and he'll see a blue or a green. And I'm like, no. Yeah. And then I'll see a purple or a blue. And then he's like, girl, you have lost your mind. I don't know what's wrong. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've just always felt.
My girl and I do the same thing. When it comes to reds and oranges, I'll be like, that's orange. That is not orange. That's red. And I was like, well, you know what, honey? I love you.
Yeah.
But I had to have my eyes checked for my MOS in the Army. I had to know colors. I had no choice. I had to know the colors for my job. Yeah. So I think I've been proven to know what the difference between red and orange is.
But see, like I'm really picky with my reds though too. Like it really annoys me how much of these fish that they call red, when it's just like, no, that's just a dark orange.
Yeah,
exactly.
These Miko red killies, and they ain't red. They are as orange can be.
I've never seen a red guppy though. Like every guppy is called like a red cobra.
Yeah,
I've never seen a red platy before, but they always want to call them, you know, red Mickey Mouse.
They look orange to me.
Yeah.
And Amber, we love geeking out on that kind of stuff. So you can put it in chat.
Same. Absolutely.
You want. Proud of the koi lines. Yeah. I got out of the candy cane or cotton candy female I've got, and the Galaxy Koi longfin male, I got a sheen, that one that was born red and blue, like solid red and blue, within a week turned to a white sheen. That's what color he is now. He just started fading and fading and fading, and every morning I get up and he was faded more. And it was amazing. I should have taken pictures and I didn't, because you would not think it's the same fish at all.
That's another one of my favorite color betas too, is the all white ones. Oh, those are so pretty.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if he's going to be longfin or not.
The way fish colors change and stuff, it is kind of funny, you know, because there's been a few times at the store that somebody will come be like, I want that fish right there, the one that has all the color. I'm like, all right, I got you. And I'm really good at catching my fish and keeping an eye on them. I always catch the right one. But there's been a few times that they've, you know, walked away to go like look at the fish food. I catch the fish they want. I have it in the little specimen container. Like, that's not the fish I wanted. I'm like, trust me, it is. I had to chase him a little bit, so he got a little stressed out. So he kind of grayed out a little bit more. But trust me, once you get him in your tank and he gets comfortable,
he'll color up.
It'll look amazing again.
Yeah.
And there's been a few times that people have, you know, even wanted to kind of fight me about it. And like, they're like looking in the tank and like, no, he's in here somewhere, I swear. Like, I'm like, trust me, man.
No, he's right here in the specimen container.
Him right here. Trust me. Like,
that's why you can't find
fish, you can come back and I'll get you the right one.
Right on.
Breeding an L46. Wow.
Oh, wow. Way cool.
L46.
Which one is the 46?
L46. The L46.
The zebras.
Are they the zebras? Oh, they are the zebras. That's what I thought. I want some so bad. I'm going to put them with the rams. How many do you have, Leah? Mississippi Hippie's got a new betta.
Way cool.
Belltail, dark blackish blue with a silver sheen and pumpkin orange fins.
Oh, wow.
I just thought she was so unusual.
Yeah. I've seen some fish. I've seen a couple bettas kind of like that before.
Yeah, they're well, the blue and black, they have isn't there one called it's something orchid. It's something orchid color.
Yeah,
that's it. Black orchid.
One, and he's like black and gets like a little bit of a silver sheen. And then he's what I would call an oil slick iridescence, where it gets like the gold, the purples, the greens,
the
blues,
wow,
just all different colors in the iridescence.
That would be interesting.
All right, you guys. So remember, tomorrow we will be having a special stream for the clash. It will be after lunch when Skipper can get us in. He's gonna take us around and show us. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of other people that are doing it as well, but we're gonna do it too. So Skipper's gonna walk us around and show us and introduce us and all that fun stuff. So tomorrow it will be a spur of the moment stream. I do hope that we're not streaming over anyone else. I'm not doing it, to hurt anyone or anything like that, because y'all know me.
Right.
And it's just a special stream for the clash.
Cool.
We will be doing that. I just don't know exactly what time. I just know that it's going to be after lunch. Rocko, will you say will you give the rundown? Yeah, for today, Saturday,
I do.
And Sunday.
I got you right here. Today's Friday streams, all times Eastern. We had this morning at 5 was Rumball's Fish Room. At 10 a.m. right here at the Aquatic Morning Show. At 12 p.m., My Fish Tanks Aquatics. That's right after this stream. Make sure y'all go check them out. At 1 p.m., Rico's Afternoon Delight. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's doing. I'm not for sure. But anyway, check him out at 1 o'clock. At 3 p.m., we have Danny Wesche. At 4, you have Lefty 321.
I'll be at work.
Oh, you're not. Oh, and he'll be at work today, guys. So at 6 p, we have Maple Street Aquatics. At 6:30, we have Ohio Fish Rescue. At 7, we have Rose Aquatics. At 8 p, we have SC Aquatics and RB Animal Rescue. Oh, he's on hiatus, so we're not for sure if he's streaming yet or not. And then we have also at 8 p, we have Malik, the guy with all those crazy plecos. At 8:30 p, we got Father Fish. At 9:30, LRB Aquatics. At 10:30, The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. At 11:30, Big Tank Hank. But I think he's changing, and I'm not for sure when, but I don't know if he's streaming tonight or not.
Fridays at 11 Central, noon Eastern. So, but I don't think that means today. I think that's starting next week. Did it not show up on the thing today?
But it just says 11:30 p is what I have.
It's Ventura.
11:30 p. And then also at 1, we have Kevin's Canine and Aquatics. And let's see. Tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, at 9 a.m., 503 Aquatics, Saturday morning cartoons. And then, come on, this little thing here. At 12 p, you're going to have the Aquatic Morning Show doing the Clash stream with Skipper. Also, we have Scent Cichlids, Ben Oakchart at 12 as well. Multi-Tank Addiction. At 1 p, we have Mob Guppy. At 3 p, baseline stream. Okay, it's 3 p, Stephen P. Aquatics. To be determined based on Keystone Clasher streaming that day. So we have 6 p, we have Mike's Aquatics and Things. At 8 p, Fish Room Fever. At 9:30, Vinny's Aquatics. At 11 p, we have Punchy Paints. And again at 1, Kevin's Canine and Aquatics. And for Sunday, at 9 a.m., we have the Degenerate Fish Keeper. At 12 p, we have Roundhouse Aquatics, Guppy Guru. At 1 p, we have Sharpie's Models. At 3 p.m., we have Brienne's Fish Fam. At 4, Aqua Malik again. At 5, we have Science Gal Aquatics. At 5:30, we have Father Fish. At 6 p.m., Skipper's Aquariums. And 7 p, we have Q Aquatics. At 8 p, we have Kaler's Aquatics. And 9 p.m., we have Danikin Aquatics. And at 10 p.m., Kevin Leon.
All right. That is your lineup for the weekend and Friday, the rest of the day. Oh, my goodness.
Right on.
All right. Not going to say any other dates right now because of the Clash this weekend. Let's focus on the Clash. But after the Clash, we'll start focusing more on the others.
Right on.
Has anybody, since there's more people in here today, know how to get a hold of Rosario Lacarte, Lacarte? I am trying to get a way to get a hold of that person. If you guys, anybody knows how to do that, or if you run into him somewhere, that would be awesome. That would help me out. Well,
bunches.
Danny, thank you for coming on today. Rocko, you have any last minute questions?
No. You know what? Today was a really great stream because just about everything I asked was answered and awesome. So
cool.
I'm happy with that. Danny, it was definitely a pleasure to have you on today, man. Thank you so much. I know it was short term, brother. I know it was, but man, you stepped up to the plate and put it over the fence, man. I appreciate you.
No, no problem at all. No problem at all. I appreciate it.
What up, Catfish Terry told me to send this greeting. Oh, thank you. New local
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, buddy.
Emma. Okay. Mine's tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. So tomorrow, Miss Lori will be at the Clash and will not be able to mod for us. when we are doing the pop-up stream for the Clash. So if there's anybody that is in chat now that would like to mod for us tomorrow, that would be great. But like I said,
Right on.
Can't give you a set time. It's just going to be a pop-up after lunch. So thank you, Miss Lori, for reminding me about that.
Cool.
All right, everyone.
I do have one thing, if I could, real fast. Real fast.
Okay.
I'd like to thank our sponsors.
Well, that's what
The Waterfront, Guppy Guru, Jattern Aquatics with Papa Shrimp, Bob Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics, Social Media Lady, Joe Shrimp Shack, and Skipper's Aquariums. Thank you guys. And mods, can't do it without you. We love you. Thank you so much for all your help.
Hi, Fish Fam. Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
All right, you guys, let's don't forget, after the stream, My Fish Tanks and Aquatics is already live. So everybody head over there. Check him out. Let's show our fish family support. Woo! And in honor of our guest, we're going to go out listening to Algae.
All right.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, pop-up stream for the Clash. And what you got to say, Rocko?
Hey, y'all. I just want to say one thing real fast. You guys, we can't do without you. You guys are here every day, faithfully watching our shows every day. You guys are the greatest. You make it so we want to be here. So thank you so much. And again, thanks to our sponsors and thanks to our mods. And thank you again, Danny, for being here. And, you know, like I said, you hit it out of the park, brother. I appreciate you so much.
That's right.
And thank you, Jess, for having me on your show as well.
As always. Thank you for being here.
No.
All right, you guys.
Nothing.
So we are bringing you your fishing news and entertainment, and it's where the Aquarius go to be in the know at the Aquatic Morning Show. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, I did sing it in one take.